Hello and welcome to my syllabus page. This is an introduction to the main syllabus page that you see here with all of its options and some videos, okay, along with links to specific information regarding the classes that I'm teaching. So this semester I'm teaching a couple of sections of IS-115, which is Intro to Programming, CIT-152 class, which is web scripting, and IS-101, which is Introduction to Information Systems. I'll let you know up front, I'm really bad at creating these videos, so please bear with me. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of go from the top and work our way down. So up here you see a home button, which is going to present you with the main general information of the syllabus page, and this critter is going to change from time to time as I reorganized these buttons and make things look a little better. This button here will take you to the IS-115 course. If you click on it, there we go. It's connecting. Things are a little slow here at the college because it's the first day of the semester and everybody is just banging away at our network, okay? So there's the Introduction to Programming. Here, if you click on this, it's going to give you a hard copy of the syllabus with a synopsis, okay? We come up here, 152. This is going to be the web script language programming section 2. Now, the introduction on these sections, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put them in their pages so that I can go to the details that are down here and link the video specifically in this area. So let's go ahead and go back to the home page, which is this, and let's work our way on down the line. I'm Dr. David Broderson. My phone number here at the campus is 702-651-3151. It is a lot better to email me than to try to get a hold of me on the phone, because sometimes the phone systems give us a little trouble. Moreover, because I am the assessment coordinator for the entire school, I find that I am traveling all over the place in the valley. You will have a much better shot at getting a hold of me if you email me. It'll also put your question in the queue. Now you can either email me through Canvas or you can email me at this address right here, which is, this is a very good one as well. Fact is, this might actually be better than the Canvas one. I have a website which obviously you're on right now. That's this critter here. My office location is at the Henderson campus. I'm in Building C. It's the one with the big star, the CSN logo on the top of it in the form of a glass window, which is closest to the Foothills High School. And I'm in 201D, which is near the front, okay? If you click here, it will provide you with a map. And there it is. This is the map of just a little cutaway of the actual building. So you go through the main entry, come over here to this elevator, go up to the second story, hook a U-turn, and then go back into Office D, okay? So, in the event of my absence, I will notify you through email if I cannot meet the class. If it's an emergency and I don't notify you, just go ahead and do your coursework, okay? Just get online, have a look at Canvas, and see what you need to get done. Hopefully you won't have any questions that will prevent you from getting your work done. Also, for those of you who are taking any classes that are on campus, if I catch you texting messages or you're having telephone conversations while I'm lecturing or while we're doing stuff in class, I will ask you to leave the class. If you do it a second time, you're going to receive an F. The reason that I do that is because it's really, really disrupting to other students, and I've had a lot of student complaints over this issue. So this was the only solution that I could come up with to mitigate that problem. Of course, here are the videos, and what you're seeing here are the videos from last semester, but I will replace these with the ones I'm creating right now. Okay? So, hit up the introduction to this semester's courses. The current page you're currently viewing is the general syllabus page, which I've already mentioned. Now, when you do contact me, one thing that I really want to point out is I'm going to respond weekdays only. I don't respond on the weekends, and the reason that I don't is because I generally end up putting in 12-hour days through the week, which means I don't get any family time. So I reserve the time, the weekends, for that time with my family. Okay. And down here is going to give you a reiteration of how to get a hold of me. Late assignment policy. Right now my schedule is such that when I get to the business of correcting homework and set aside that time and everything, the result is I end up spending all of my allotted time for the week doing assessment duties and correcting homework. That is scheduled homework. So what ends up happening is if a person is going to be late, then I end up with a block of time. Of course, it ends up free, but now that time is no longer available to me in the future, as you probably imagine, right? So now, when you hand in the late homework, I have to somehow get your homework in the queue with the other homework that has to be corrected, and I usually don't get it done. Which is I realize frustrating to you and of course aggravating to me, because I really like to give feedback to students with respect to their homework assignments. So that situation sets the stage also for me being late for getting feedback to other students. So I don't take late homework, and consequently there isn't a make-up policy. We don't make up any kind of a homework assignment. Now, of course, there are situations to where it's a family emergency or something along those lines, and I will certainly hear you out in that, so contact me on that. And those situations, they don't come up too often, even among a couple hundred students. I will only have maybe 2 or 3 of them that end up in that circumstance in general, and I can survive that kind of stuff. But people who are just generally late because of bad time management or whatever, I just can't give you guys any kind of a late assignment grace on that. Okay, so the method of evaluation is going to be done on it will not be done on a curve. I don't believe in doing grading on a curve, so everybody can get an A in my class. All right, the final grades are going to be taken from projects, quizzes, and exams. Now, I want you to know that it's possible for your grade to be decreased by a full grade point by being disruptive in class, even online or offline. Okay, so if, for example, if you're in the classroom and you're being disruptive, you could, in some way, bothering other students, yelling, sleeping in class, listening to music in your headphones while I'm lecturing. Those kinds of things are very distractive and are considered disruptive. I will call you on it one time, okay, and you can lose a grade point. The second time that it happens, you will fail the class. How can you be disruptive with respect to online classes? That would be something like mailing nasty grams to your peer students, being rude to other students, calling them stupid or whatever. Because remember, all of us are here in these courses to learn information, and I'm going to end up with a gambit of people who range from absolutely no idea with respect to the subject matter, other than the prerequisites, to having actually a pretty fair grasp of it. That's why we're in the course, though, so that we can learn that information. All right, so it's okay to come into the class with no idea on the subject matter. It is, after all, the point of the class. Okay, the grade scale is right here, and I'm not going to narrate what's going on with that. You can just look at this. Okay. The attendance policy. The federal government is now talking about making us do attendance. Right now, they don't require it, but the way that I do attendance now is I just look at your activity on Canvas. So if you want credit for attendance, you have to get on Canvas, whether or not you're in my class. And for those guys, or rather, whether or not you're in my class on campus. For those guys who are on campus taking the class, if you want me to keep a log or a record of your attendance, you will need to contact me at the end of the class and say, hey Dave, I was here, could you keep a record of it? All right. Academic integrity. I'm going to let you guys read through all of this. All right. Basically, CSN has absolutely no grace for scholastic dishonesty. Okay. You will fail my class if I catch you cheating. That's all there is to it. So what exactly is cheating? Well, I've provided you with some examples to give you an idea. Most of us already know what it is. Please don't cheat. You're going to end up hurting yourselves, and you're going to end up hurting the school in the long run, because we're going to graduate students who don't know the material, number one, and number two, students coming from the beginning level classes are going to really make it difficult for the upper level classes in terms of instruction, because you won't have the foundation you need. All right? So the schedule that we have is tentative for this semester. It is posted in Canvas. It can change, but I will not change it in such a way that it could do any student injury in terms of being able to earn an A grade. If I have to make a change to the schedule, it's going to be because you guys requested it, okay? Student rights and responsibility, there are policies that are posted in the college website. If you just go to this page, you can see that. Of course, you're responsible to do the work. I'm responsible to correct it.